Monday morning cracks. Cheers, Gunner.
Cheers. Hunter. That's how you pour a beer, sonny boy.
Oh man.
Hunter, tell these Lennys
Like
out
I
there.
once told a girl, she gives nice head, and you poured a nice head right there. I mean, very, very nice.
She would have liked this.
Mullet. There we go. So Lenny's out there. We know that we have to change your lives, so that's why we came live to show you guys that we are not messing around here. For this new year, oh, Happy New Year's! Happy Jack, Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy Jack.
And how are you guys doing out there? Hopefully everybody is doing fine, and hopefully your New Year's Day, New Year's Eve was nice and beautiful.
Everybody out there,
That's the way it should be.
we are here.
We're here.
At Runner and Gunner Studios,
Show.
doing Runner and Gunner things.
We're live.
Like we mostly do.
Hollywood in the background, so I mean,
And
we're just
remember,
here kicking butt.
these aren't beers. These are actually, we fill them with Coca-Cola
Yeah,
before
they're props.
the show.
They're props.
They're props. All right, everybody out there, we got a lot of things to talk about. First of all, how was your New Year's?
How did New Year's go?
How did it go?
What did you guys do? What did everybody do?
Did you get happy? Did you go to New York? Did you travel? Did you see your family? Did you eat pumpkin pie? Did you buy a new pair of shoes? Did you get a new pair of shoes for Christmas and you were wearing them on New Year's?
Did you drop the ball? Did you propose? Did you stay home and sleep? Because I heard there was a big storm going on throughout all of America. A lot of us could not even go out. Here in California, we were wearing shorts.
Yep.
We were wearing t-shirts.
It was humid and it was raining.
Sorry, but it's
And it
just
was humid and
this is
raining.
how it was going.
The entire time it was humid and raining.
Yeah.
And it was great. People were surfing. You know, I think I saw
Yeah.
people surfing.
They did. They were. They did and
Yeah.
they were.
You
They
know,
did and they were. They did
over
and
in
they
Malibu
were.
Beach, where we live, because we live in California.
Oh yeah, the beach is only about 15 minutes away.
You know, Paso Robles.
Paso Robles.
Very nice a beach.
Nice place.
If you're a foreigner
Nice place to be.
and you're
nice
looking for a
place
good
to
beach,
surf.
if you're a foreigner to California, or if you're a first timer or whatever you want to call yourself, you go down to Runner and Gunner Beach. No, just playing. It's Paso Robles Beach. It's in California.
Yeah.
There's beach water. They make the beach water into wine, and it's like the greatest wine on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Just playing again, everybody.
The beach wine is good.
All
Wait
right,
a minute.
so
How
we're
could that
here
be possible?
live on the Runner and Gunner Show. While we film the show, and we just want to tell everybody that we had a good year, and we're ready for the next new year, 2023. Just want to know, how was your New Year?
How was your guys'?
How
You guys
was
could
it?
leave us comments. Let us know what was going on, because, you know, it's not a good New Year's unless you had a good New Year's. Make it good. Even if you're alone, you can make it good. Do whatever it does that makes you happy. What is it that makes you feel pleasure? And I don't mean no nasty stuff. I mean some good stuff.
Yes.
What is it? Cooking, working out. Even if it's drinking. Even if it's smoking. Even if you're shooting up people. No, I'm saying, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Deers.
Don't do that. Yeah, deers. Even if you like
Boar.
grabbing a rifle and go.
Even if you're bored and you go with a rifle and shoot some boar.
Yeah.
Because
if
you're
you
bored.
feel
You
like
shoot the boar
smacking a
because you're
boar.
bored.
I mean, if you feel like shooting some boar, like I said, then go on.
Yes.
Go on with that. And everybody.
Everybody, Happy New Year's. It's the first show of
We're
the
back,
year.
2023.
First show of the New Year's. And it's also the very first time we've ever gone live. Start us up, everybody.
All right. So,
We are going live this year.
why did it skip? Who
We're going to go
knows?
live a lot more often. You'll see us
We're live.
doing this.
and-
We'll actually post dates. So this is kind of an,
So we are
an
going to kick butt.
experiment.
Yeah, this is the first time live. We're telling you, what we do want to start up is our triumphant return to YouTube.
To YouTube.
So, hello, YouTube people. We are back. The Run and Gunner Show is back. We know we stopped for a while, but now we started it up again. Everything's fired up and we're ready to go. Coming, striking hard. From a distance? No, up close. So we're going to get up close and personal with you guys. We're going to have so much stuff coming this year. It's going to be huge. We're going to kick butts. And things are just going to get greater than they've been. I mean, they've been great already. If you followed us, things have been great and wonderful, and we've been doing our thing. But now we're going to do our thing even harder, stronger, better, and
harder.
more.
More.
Mm-hmm.
That's all every American wants is more.
That's all they
In
want.
fact, everybody in the world just wants more.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Everybody, that's all they want is more.
Any human
And we're
being.
gonna help give them more.
Be like,
We're
here,
gonna show them more.
here's a bag of oranges, and then
How about I get 2 bags of oranges?
you're like, hey, you want more? Same price.
Because you know how much orange juice you got to squeeze out of that little orange. You get a couple drops.
Oh, I
So
know.
it takes a whole bag of oranges just to make a little.
And true Mexicanos,
One
we
drink.
squeeze our own oranges with our hands. Like,
Yeah,
just crush
like
them.
that. Yeah, we don't use the
Crush them in
Yeah.
between our hands and put it into a cup.
smash them.
Or actually, we used to put it in a coconut. That's why they put the lime in the
or if you
coconut.
smash them with their face. You know, there's,
You squish it with your feet and make lime
Yeah.
wine.
Mhm.
Lime wine.
Could that be a thing?
Is there
Could it
such
be a
thing
thing?
as lime wine?
Lime wine, huh?
I'll toast on that.
That will be
Anybody out there right
very
now
sour.
listening to the show, you go ahead and comment. I'll put it in the little comment section, a little subject box down there on the screen, whatever you're looking at on your phone or computer.
Mhm.
And you tell us if there's such thing as lime wine.
Lime wine, not lime wire. If you guys are old enough to remember lime wire,
Lime wire, yeah.
yeah, that was that
Yeah.
was something that got banned.
Metallica's
But lime
favorite
wine.
act.
Oh yeah, Metallica loves that.
But lime wine.
Lime
Not to be
wine.
confused with rice wine, which is also nice. But
Mm.
twice as nice as lime wine.
Sake to me. Sake.
Teriyaki.
They call it sake. Sake's good.
Teriyaki is good
So
too.
is yaki. Yeah, sake. Ooh, teriyaki and sake.
Come on.
Some teriyaki chicken with the little side of some sake.
Everybody out there, it is
Warm
uh,
sake.
Well, we're actually pre-recording this, so it is Monday where you're listening to us, and we want to tell you to get yourself some teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
Go to the wok and get yourself some teriyaki
There you go.
and try the sake.
Or,
Make sure they
or
serve
take it home and cook it on your own wok and make your own sake. If you know how to do it, all you got to do
You
is
know how
grab
to
a
do
bottle
it.
of sake, put that bottle, warm up a little bit of water, put it in, open it, of course, because you don't want it to explode when you open it. Because if you don't open it, there's a chance it could explode. So let that water boil a
You
little,
want to explode.
and then be careful when you grab it with your hand because you might burn your hand. You don't want that. So,
You don't want
you
that
want
to
it nice
happen,
and warm. So
everybody.
what you do is you grab one of those gloves, oven mitts, and then you pour.
Yep. And that's how
You're
you do
feeling
it.
pretty good, and then eat your teriyaki with it, teriyaki chicken, man. Make yourself a nice little bowl.
Waka
Smoke
waka.
a little bowl too.
All right, everybody. Speaking of
So,
Shakira, we want to talk about people who think Shakira's hot.
I do.
How beautiful is Shakira? Even she's 45 right now.
I do.
Oh, sorry, Miss Shakira. I meant she's 25
Mhm.
right now. Even when she was 20,
Yeah.
wasn't she just the hottest lady on earth?
Oh yeah.
And she's like 5'2", or 5'0".
Yeah, she's little.
She's so hot, and
She's
she's got
little,
curly
but
hair.
hot.
You
She
know,
could- oh, yeah, she's got
sometimes
some
girls
cutie
with curly
curl.
hair, you know, they got
Yeah.
curly hair.
Yeah.
And this particular
She's a
woman,
nice looking girl. Very nice
this
looking.
lady,
She's smart too. She's very smart.
Smart.
She speaks several languages.
no scandals,
No
several
scandals.
languages.
Several languages.
Cheers to Shakira.
Cheers.
That was the Shakira shout out, everybody.
Shakira.
We totally endorse the runner and gunner.
So yeah. All right. So what's gonna happen this year? Well, we will give you our own personal, very own, just straight from the mind right now. We're just gonna talk about it right now. We're just gonna get straight into it. What do you think, Gunner, is gonna happen this year? Predictions, video games, sports, movies, whatever you think. What's gonna happen? Just anything that comes to mind. It could be
Predictions.
anything. It's a mystery.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know
so,
what's going to happen.
All right.
So,
What subject are you on, first of all, and what is your prediction on this subject?
so the Skins are going to take the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
Wait a minute, Skins ain't making the, they ain't making the playoff.
Oh.
All right, we're -1 so far.
All right. So
Redskins,
it's not going to happen.
Redskins are eliminated.
All right. So I think it's going to be a.
And you know what's a trip? Is Tom Brady is still going to go to the playoffs this year.
I got a prediction.
But
Tom Brady's still going to the playoffs.
Matt, that's a good prediction.
He's like 105. No,
Yeah, he's
113
about
for football.
years old.
Football old.
Yeah.
In real life,
He
I
is.
don't know, 40,
He's like 45 actually,
45.
pushing 100.
It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Tony Hawk.
The Hawkster,
Yeah.
the hockey.
Fat,
Tony Hawk's cool
giant
though.
version of Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk is cool too. Yeah, they're both good guys. I mean, they took their sport to a level to where
To new
nobody's
heights,
gonna
yeah.
catch it. It's gonna take a while to catch that guy.
In Tony
But
Hawk's case.
okay,
new
but
heights.
who's your overall prediction? I'll tell you, Chiefs, Bills. are the top seeded teams, and then you got the Eagles. Eagles actually have the best record, I think.
Phillies.
And the Cowboys.
Go Phillies. I'm going for the Phillies, everybody.
Okay.
If the Phillies win, you got to take 2 sips. On the day, as soon as they win, and 2 fat sips, too.
I will do it on the air, live. All right, that's it. Runner Gunner just gave you something that's really going to happen. This is not a prediction. If Gunner's team wins...
If the Eagles take the Super Bowl this year...
I will drink
Gunner's
2 sips.
Gonna get Runner a sip, and Runner's got a pound.
Pound it in 2 sips. And we're not talking baby sips. We're talking... those. Actually, look what I said. Get them 2 for $5. But,
we
don't
endorse drinking, so everybody please stop drinking.
No, don't drink. But if you have to, or if you don't have to, but if you...
For baseball...
Okay, anyway.
Oh, baseball's done.
Oh, wait,
baseball's
I didn't pick my
back.
team, though. They just said I got to pick my team first. So you got...
Who do you think's going to win?
You got the Eagles, and I have to pick...
Oh, yeah.
Dang, it's... For me, I'm going to take the other side. So Eagles or NFC. For the AFC, I'm going to either take... It's between the Bills and the Chiefs. Bills and the Chiefs. Bills and the Chiefs.
Bills, Chiefs. People on Einhorn, Bills and Chiefs.
You see, it both relates to our Native American heritage because Buffalo... New York. I mean, Buffalo, it's Bills. Bills then.
Bills.
Bills.
Phillies versus Bills.
And I also want to say sorry about the tragedy that happened on Monday Night Football last week. So sorry, Bills.
Yeah, sorry, Bills.
And he'll be all right. Your man's going to be okay.
He's going to be okay.
He's going to pull through.
We're wishing him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, wishing you well. Here, cheers to that guy.
Cheers. All right, everybody. For World Series for 2023.
2023
there is going to be a World Series in 2023. The Dodgers are pretty much brand new.
Yeah.
Pretty much brand new.
I know. They got rid of Turner. They got rid of...
Bellinger.
Man.
Bally's gone.
Bally's gone. They still got Kershaw, but Kershaw is he's an old dog now.
Kerp.
But he's
a closer now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can still do it.
Up there.
Like he's robotic, but he's getting
he can do it. He can do it. He's like a Brady kind of.
Yeah.
And the James, like Ron James, and there's these older athletes are getting older and better now.
Baseball is just a little harder to win a championship
it is.
in a row.
Yeah, it is. Very rough.
Yeah.
So I'll predict one thing. Astros are not going to win back-to-back championships. Because they won last year, and I don't think the Astros stand a chance this year. Sorry, Houston fans, but everybody else who calls them cheaters or whatever you may call them.
You think they're going to do it again?
No, I'm predicting they will not make it again. Or I'm predicting they're not going to make it. I think...
Altuve. If he wins again in 2023, I am going to sip an IPA. Right. Live on air.
Okay, and I will too with you then.
Yep.
That's another one. That's another bet.
Wolfpack IPA.
Runner and Gunner, we're already doing it.
Chug one.
All right, I'm going to go with my good old faithful. Sorry, guys. I got it. Oh, no, I can't stick with the Dodgers. Yankees. Well, I'm going to stay Dodgers anyways. Dodgers. Dodgers are who I go for. But who's going to win? Let's see. Dodgers.
Who's going to win is going to be...
All right, so if...
The Mets.
Mets
were doing good this year. And I think next year they're going to be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
New York's got a lot of funding. They got a lot of publicity. Their team is pretty clean cut. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, that's a good one.
So those are the predictions.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Write them down in stone.
Good.
Mets, and you had
Dodgers. So if either of our teams win, like we said, big sip, down it, 2 chugs. If not, then
you better get it. All right.
You're punished.
IPAs. We got to drink IPAs for whatever. If Altuve wins, we drink IPAs.
So if you don't, this will be the punishment. Say you can't finish it in 2 sips. The punishment will be a shot of the liquor that you hate the most.
Ugh.
What liquor do you hate the most, Gunner? Fireball?
Hennessy.
I love Hennessy too. So he hates Fireball.
My beer, it spilled. Catch it.
Gunner does not like Fireball as much because we had some experiences with it, and I can't stand what's it called?
Hey, Runner, who's your favorite talk show host?
Jamaica. Okay. You want to go to talk show host? Okay, you want to talk about top favorite of all time, or just now, currently, or what are we talking here?
We're talking like throughout all ages.
History.
Since the 40s, since even if you want to consider Bob Hope a radio show talk show host.
Oh man. It's getting deep.
Lucille
Ball was actually a talk show host as well.
She was too?
Yeah, she had her own little show.
I just know that she could eat some chocolates.
But the question is, does it count?
I'll show them what you're pouring.
Does it count if you're off air?
Oh.
You hear what does it count if you're off air? Cheers.
I'm trying to think of like video, but Let's hear what you got.
For radio, I mean, that's a really tough one. I can't even.
Like, who's on radio? Orson Welles?
I don't know anybody on radio
Kevin
right
Bean.
now. Do you know anybody on radio right now?
All I know is Kevin Bean and Howard Stern.
Howard Stern, yeah, Howard Stern.
And now Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's huge.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the podcast,
but those are
I got
podcasts,
into first.
Yeah,
Stone Cold
podcast.
Steve Austin podcast, Broken Skull podcast, whatever it's called.
That's cool. And he has a great beer, too. People get out there, buy his beer. Good beer.
He just got
Plus,
so
he's
deep.
a pretty smart man, too.
He's pretty smart.
He knows what
He got smacked in the head with the chair like 1,000 times, but
maybe a lot.
he's still
knocked
thinking
in some
on all
knowledge.
fours,
Yeah, probably knocked in some wisdom in his brain because he knows what's going on. He's a good guy. All right, so
but yeah,
shout out to him.
So
Stone
we're talking
Cold,
talk show hosts.
Talk show.
I mean, Stone
Oprah
Cold
Winfrey
does do a talk show.
not like that type of show, right? We're not Oprah Winfrey, not Maury Povich. We're talking more
that. Like
we're
nighttime.
talking more like late night,
night
Conan O'Brien,
talk
and,
show host. Let me put that.
Jay Leno, and
we're talking favorite talk show host, late night talk show.
wait, who's the guy that interviewed John Lennon? What's his name again? The famous guy interviewed Lennon and Yoko, and he even did George Harrison.
I think his name was.
He was pretty good.
Chuck McGiggles.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Chuck Malillos.
But he did a famous interview with John Lennon and Yoko, as well as with George Harrison too.
Yeah,
very good one. I forgot about. Can't remember his dang name. That's all right. It'll come to us later, and we'll talk about it. But Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan is a classic one.
Yeah. Dean Martin, that's a good one.
Dean
Martin, Johnny Carson.
Sinatra.
That's a really big shoe.
Frankie.
Wait, is that Johnny Carson? Ed Sullivan, yeah.
Ed Sullivan.
So
the Doors,
Lenny's,
the Beatles.
You refuse to know this, but Jim Morrison did get punked off the Ed Sullivan show because he refused to.
Because he didn't want to change his lyrics. He didn't want to change his lyrics.
Lenny's,
Ed Sullivan talked to him.
You know how the Lennys like censoring lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ed Sullivan was censoring lyrics back in the 60s.
Yeah, he was. But the thing, what's
little
crazy?
Tidbit of information for you Lennys out there.
The Stones also. But they actually got invited back. But they were kicked out for a certain number of years. It could have been 10. It could have been 5. I don't know the amount of years. But it was for the song, Let's Spend Some Time Together. Let's Spend the Night Together. And Ed Sullivan was telling them, you got to sing these lyrics. Let's spend some time together. But Mick Jagger came out and he said, let's spend the night together. And what happened was that Ed Sullivan refused to shake their hands and threw a little fit. And after his fit, everything, they got kicked out for whatever amount of time, suspended or whatever you want to call it. They got.
It's true. It's true, everybody. Yeah. If you don't believe that happened, go ahead and Google it. Also, you know who I liked? Conan O'Brien. He was my favorite.
Was funny, huh? Yeah,
Conan was my favorite late night talk show host.
Of all time?
Of all time.
I'll go with good old Johnny then.
Johnny Carson?
Johnny Carson.
I didn't know Johnny Carson until YouTube, just in recent years. So
yeah, we were very young. Very young. I liked him.
But Dean Martin,
you know what's crazy?
I've seen Dean Martin. I've seen him and Dom DeLuise. I've seen him, Mel Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen his Gene Wilder, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw. I saw all his Richard Pryors. Saw every single Richard Pryor and Johnny Carson interview there ever was. Because Richard Pryor's he's so spacey. He's such a space guy.
Funny though.
But his jokes, they're just, I don't know. It's very slow, and then boom, he'll just keep on hitting
with those
jokes.
Lines, back to back,
all the way to the end.
I remember on Johnny Carson, he did something like, hold on, let me see. I don't have a match though, but I do have a lighter, so I could demonstrate something kind of what he did.
Demonstrate what he did.
So
for the live audience too, so they can. He
did a match like this, and then he said, and he was going like this. He said, "What?" And then what's his name? Johnny Carson asked him, "What's that?" He goes, "That's me on fire." Because if you guys don't know, Richard Pryor lit himself on fire while smoking crack. He ended up in the hospital.
Oh.
It's a true story. And then when he came back, he was cool, but he said, "What's this?" And he said, "That's me on fire," because he went running down the street. But see, he was so passionate about what he does. He made a joke about his own screw ups, and that's what you got to do. You got to look at life like, "Hey, I screwed up, but you know what?
Take yourself so seriously."
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. I could always pick myself back up and bring things back to normal, no matter what. No matter how bad I mess up or how bad things may get, and that's what's cool about Richard Pryor. His attitude. And plus, he was funny about the things he would talk about.
Richard Pryor was so funny.
Yeah, rest his soul, man.
All his movies were good. He was so good on camera.
I won't say all the comedians, but most comedians would consider
Learn
him.
from him. Yeah.
Consider him the one, the guy.
Because he's the main one who made it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Even he was just a stand-up comic.
Him and Gene Wilder were the duo.
Every stand-up comic's dream is to make it in Hollywood. And by Hollywood, I mean make big-time movies that sell lots, not little cheap, low-budget movies that make you depressed and everyone else who watches them. We're talking like Brewster's Millions.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking See No Evil, Hear No Evil,
Yes.
Stir Crazy, the Gene Wilders.
Yeah, Gene Wilder, all those. Those are funny. Those are fun, neat.
Talking Silver Streak.
Mm-hmm.
Talking, oh my goodness, everything he did. I forgot the name of, like he did lots of other movies in between those smash hits.
Oh man,
but those smash hits that I just mentioned.
Oh, the one where he's a millionaire, he's a kid. I think it's called The Toy.
Oh yeah,
that boy's he's the boy. The little boy says, "What do you want? What do you want for birthday or Christmas or some kind of gift?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I want Richard Pryor," and so he pays him to do whatever the kid wants. And you guys should check that one out. That was a funny one too.
The Richard Pryor. I think it's called The Toy.
I think it's called The Toy too. That's a good one. Yeah.
All right, so Richard Pryor. He also did one where he's moving to for his job. And his house is a disaster. But Dana Carvey makes a little appearance in it. And Dana Carvey's super cool. He plays a schizo. And he does a bunch of different characters. And Lenny's out there. If you're schizophrenic, please don't be offended.
Don't worry. Don't listen to those voices in your head. Because if you do.
All right, everybody. Cheers to the late night talk shows. We also missed out on.
So you liked Conan O'Brien and I like Johnny Carson. Oh, okay, go on.
Leno. Jay Leno.
Leno, he was great. Don't disclude Leno.
I'm not a big fan of
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Kimmel.
He's a new guy. Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Fallon's dope. Jimmy Kimmel still needs to earn his keep, because he still hasn't been as funny as he was in the Man Show.
He gets a little too political with things. He has got to stay away from that place.
He's just kind of
sometimes he gets into
he's kind of just like a sore thumb or like a wet blanket.
Yeah. If things don't go his way, kind of.
Not even that. I don't watch it, to tell you the truth. But I watched the Man Show, every single episode of the Man Show. And this guy was so brilliant with his comedy and his comedic timing, and his writing was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
He did Karl Malone.
Oh, yeah, Karl Malone. Karl Malone.
Karl Malone.
Oh, man.
Karl Malone says you should Karl Malone. And then he did Oprah. Oh, man, he did Oprah. Go ahead on YouTube and look up the Oprah. The Oprah. Jimmy Kimmel does the Oprah episode on the Man Show. It's
a great one. It's a great one. So you guys got to check out all that. Like we were saying, a lot of
also Siki, oi, 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 to the Man Show.
To the Man Show.
This is kind of like the Man Show.
This is the Man Show.
But women watch our show.
A little better. A lot better. No, not a little. A lot.
Yeah.
If you win it, you're going to win the lotto.
I think women watch our show because we talk about like Gucci designers and like leather shoes.
Gucci designers.
$500 hats.
Yeah. Big fuzzy hats. And, and nice giant purses.
Sunny beaches.
And Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. This year was a great year. And we want to ask you guys, what did you do this year?
What did
you do?
What
changed this year?
What changed? How was your 2022 and what's going to change now for 2023?
All right.
What is it going to be, everybody?
And to celebrate, you guys, we wanted to ask you, what was your resolutions?
What is your New Year's resolution?
What changed? What kind of thing did you make inside? You were like, inside you're thinking, I got to change this about myself. I got to improve this about myself. Or I just want to do something that I haven't done in many years. Yeah, within yourself that you've never done. Either one of those things will be fine. But at least pick something.
If you listen to the Runner and Gunner Show, we'll tell you what to do. Yeah. But also, you got to think for yourselves. Runner and Gunner Show, we're not always going to be there for you. You can't reach in your pocket when a hot chick wants to mac right then and there.
You do it.
You don't say, hold on. Watch 20 minutes of Runner and Gunner. Put your phone back. She's gone. Well, what you can do is think on your feet. Totally endorse that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking on your toes.
Just think on your toes. Think. It's
don't get
sometimes
smelly toes.
To even think ahead.
Think on your toes.
Think ahead of that. Think about that plan, and then what's the next plan and the next plan. So you could be steps ahead. Life is like chess, and you got to get checkmate every day. And every day, if you wake up in that mindset, like, hey, today I'm going to wake up and I'm going to nail it. I'm going to checkmate it. This day is going to be great. And I'm just going to do everything that I have planned in my mind, what I'm going to do. And it's going to happen. And it will happen. As long as you think that way, it's going to happen. Make it happen. And if it doesn't happen, don't get upset because there's always tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's true. What did you do on New Year's? What was your thing? What did you do? What are you going to do this year?
What was your resolution, though? That's the main thing. Like, what are you going to change?
What is your New Year's resolution?
What is going to change about this year within yourself?
Is it the same old tired, I'm going to lose weight resolution? It's 2023. We've been hearing Lenny's trying to lose weight since 2000s began.
Yeah, it's not going to, if it hasn't happened,
if it hasn't
the past
happened,
5-6 years, it ain't going to happen, man. Just give it up.
If it happens, it shouldn't be one of your New Year's resolutions.
Just at least say, hey, I'm going to eat less hot dogs, or I'm going to eat, you know, I'm going to trade in chicken for steak, or something like that.
Or I'm going to trade cookies for just beers.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's a good one, actually. I like that. Mm-hmm. Instead of Oreo cookies, I'm going to have a Heineken, or Modelo, or a Blue Moon.
So I eat 4 or 5 Oreo cookies and a glass of milk, so that's like a 12-pack.
No, I'd rather have those.
I'd rather have a 12-pack.
I'll save the cookies. That's why save those cookies for Santa. You know how many piles of cookies you have?
Oh my goodness!
Let Santa eat all those.
So many piles of cookies.
So
let Santa have them. He don't care. He's magical. He don't get blood diseases.
So mine and I think our resolution was to just improve this Runner and Gunner show that we have.
Yeah.
And just make things better in the show that we're trying to do. And so that is our resolution, and it's gonna happen. I mean, we're positive that it's going to happen. We're going to make it happen because we're going to get out there, kick some butt, and keep on pushing towards our goals. And it's going to happen. There is no doubt in our minds.
It's definitely going to happen.
Heck yeah.
I got a New Year's resolution. It is, let me sip this real quick.
Yeah, take the sip. Just, yeah.
My New Year's resolution is to make out with more chicks, kiss more girls, earn more money.
Yeah.
Wear better clothes.
Yeah.
Get some better, a whole collection of better, awesome shoes.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And also, be even more awesome than I've ever been in my life this far.
Yes, yes.
Praise Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Cheers to that. So you guys keep kicking butts out there. Let us know what your resolutions were. All you have to do is get at us on our account, the Runner and Gunner account.
Oh yeah, go ahead and tell them on the Runner and Gunner Show. We got at the Runner and Gunner Show at gmail.com.
There you go. So that's
Runner and Gunner Show at gmail.com.
That's how easy it is to get at us. And you can tell us your resolutions. For the best resolutions that we think we see, we will shout them out live on air. So if you want to be your name heard on air, and you want, if you say, hey, I want to love her more or whatever, I want to do this and that, we'll shout it out to you guys. And
so yeah, that's New Year's resolution, everybody. We want y'all to have good New Year's resolutions, and we want you to succeed and make them all. And remember to get creative with your New Year's resolutions because it's 2023. Everybody's tired of hearing those old resolutions that, in case they haven't come true yet, they probably ain't going to come true at all. So you need to make some new creative ones.
Yeah, create new ones. Yeah, I know. We're tired of hearing that. I gained 50 pounds this year. I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. So you're in the same damn section that you were last year. So it doesn't make sense to just keep saying the same thing over and over.
15
what
years.
What is the definition of insanity, Gunner? Repeating the same thing over and over.
Oh yeah.
So if you keep repeating the same thing over and over, that you're gonna do this or this, then you know that it's probably not going to happen. So what I say is create yourself a goal that is reachable, that you can probably just get within the reach of your hand. Like be nicer to your peers. And being a cooler person.
Be cooler.
Easy goals.
To everybody.
That's easy goals. Just do it for the whole year, and hey, you accomplish it.
All right, everybody. So go ahead and get yourself a New Year's resolution. Do good. And be successful. It's going to be a great year. I tell you right now that it is going to be a great 2023. You're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time.
Have a great time.
Runner's going to have a good time.
Have the greatest of times.
Gunner's going to have a good time.
Woo!
And we're all going to be just awesome. All right.
Kicking butts.
So we got the next thing we want to talk about. It's called the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Coming up.
All right.
The NFL.
Super Bowl this year is in Arizona. I believe Glendale, Arizona.
You know what else happens in Arizona?
What?
Smoking dope.
So what are you saying? You're moving to Arizona too? Let's go.
All right.
All right. Run and gun in Arizona.
Runner gunner in Arizona.
No, but really, Arizona is where the Super Bowl will be this year, and we personally picked. We got our picks already out there. So what we did was go Phillies, go Bills, and so it's going to be a good season, our playoff season. That is.
I don't even know why it's
going to be
great. I got a few friends who are from Philadelphia. Mm. They're pretty dope.
Cheesesteaks are good.
They could scream.
Cheesesteaks are good, and
cheesesteaks. Oh yeah, we had the Philly episode.
Yeah, we did. Cheesesteaks are good.
Cheesesteaks. And we were
go to Geno's.
We were saying like, what is the difference between like, say, a frozen food section, frozen in a box Philly cheesesteak, to an authentic Philly cheesesteak made in Philadelphia, off the carts, off of Philadelphia streets. You know, what is the difference? How much better can it possibly get? Yeah. Because those ones that are served in a frozen box, they're pretty good.
Well, I mean...
At least they taste good. They might be space food.
They're very unauthentic. That's all. I'll say they're unauthentic. But, I mean...
What about a Philadelphia cheesesteak made at Felipe's down in Los Angeles?
Oh, man. Well, they're well known for their French dip. I've never had a cheesesteak, but I know they know what they're doing with their sandwiches. Because I've had a French dip at Felipe's downtown. If you know, it's in right near Chinatown. I think it's off of Orange Street, right near Main. And then you grab they give you this dip, and it's like wrapped in a plastic. And you unwrap your dip. You get your sandwich, and you dip it in. I guarantee you, you're gonna love it.
What are the Wild Bills got? What do they got out there in Wild Bill Land?
Bill Land.
Where are they from?
New York. Cheesecake. You got a bunch of cheesecake. It's cold
as heck. New York Bills.
Well, because New York Buffalo is right near
Super Bowl.
It's near what they got is Niagara Falls, because they're near the borderline of Canada, actually. So
check this out, everybody. We are the Runner and Gunner Show is sponsored by See's
Do you
Candy.
See what I see? See's Candy.
See's Candy.
Oh, you're gonna give them a review? Gunner's review of a See's Candy. All right, Gunner, tell us what you think.
Racism never tasted so good.
Thank you, Grandma C's, for the
recipes.
I'm not going to say it, but yeah. I don't want to say that, but
thank you, Grandma C's, for the recipes.
Thank you for the recipes, Miss C's. You old gray racist. No, thanks. She's all right. She's all right, people. So now, moving on, we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch and the new improved Nintendo Switch that's going to come out. When is it coming out? This coming year, or is it
Oh yeah, so the predictions are
here we go.
Nintendo Switch is not releasing a Nintendo Switch Part 2. In fact, I think the OLED
was Part 2.
Was Part 2 for, all intensive purposes. Mm-hmm. That is what we'll get until later years, probably because it's success and it's just funness. They'll probably make one in maybe 2030, it looks like. But right now, they're
that's
going
a long time.
Full focus into... Oh wait, we got some listeners. Let's give them waves real quick.
Oh, hello, hola. So, anyways,
yes.
What we're saying is that
I think we lost them after the C's joke.
The Switch is coming out with the whole new console, which is what they're talking about coming out with, like a new Switch in development right now in Nagasaki or somewhere over there, like that, and they're working on it. So we shall see what's going on. I mean, hopefully it comes out better.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, wait a minute. Where are we talking about how Switch is the fourth selling console of all time right now?
That's right.
Didn't it just surpass PlayStation, right?
That is right.
What's number 4?
So, to put this all into perspective, Nintendo Switch is thinking about making a next-gen system to compete with the machinery of PlayStation and Xbox. You know?
Yeah.
Nintendo wants to ramp up their machinery, their hardware.
Yeah, okay.
They don't want a little flimsy handheld that outsells and outbeats and is better.
Okay.
They also want to get in with the graphics.
Yeah.
So
they want to get in, yeah.
If they do it with the cartridge, it will be amazing. If they have a next-gen system with a revolutionary cartridge, it will be the most amazing thing
yes,
that the Runner and Gunner could have ever thought of when we were kids.
Wow.
And we made it. We made it happen.
We did.
Yeah, we
We
did.
started off. We were there from the beginning, and then now they're on a whole new level. So anyway,
I can't say that much for PlayStation because I didn't ever own one. But long live
PlayStation is
PlayStation.
alright.
They're doing it. PlayStation
They're doing
2 is doing it.
Yeah.
Still number one selling console of all time.
Yeah. And PS4 still has the most
But
N5. They have the biggest
what we were saying with the Nintendo
community. But,
the Nintendo Switch is number 4, the fourth
selling
selling
all
system
time.
of all time.
All
PlayStation
time.
2 is number 1, of course.
PS2 number 1. Number 2 is
Nintendo.
NES? Classic? No.
DS.
There you go. DS. 3 is Game Boy, right?
Nintendo.
Man, so you're
Game Boy
saying
Color.
3 out of 4 are by the Nintendo company itself, is what you're saying. Wow. Isn't that...
In fact, I'm pretty certain number 5 is Nintendo also.
Which one?
3, I don't know.
One of them? I knew that.
Game Boy original.
Man, so Sony is, well, PS2.
Sony
I mean, they're number 1,
Sony,
but...
they're number 1. I mean, it's interesting, you know. You got Sony as number 1.
Number 1 in the world.
Got Nintendo as 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's so interesting how they thrive off each other. That's what it is.
They do. It's a friendly battle type of thing. Yeah.
Friendly battle is taking gaming to all new heights.
Mm-hmm. It's just like it's a friendly battle, even though it's different countries versus. No, it's actually the same country.
Same country, Japan.
And none of it is USA.
I know,
but we buy the most
Americans
games.
do not know how to make video games.
But we buy the most games. We don't.
Not to offend any Americans outside the room. Listen to the show.
Yeah. Hey, if you're American and you play video games, then you guys are cool. But
hey, we're American and we play video games. Yeah, we're brown.
Yeah.
Brown Americans.
American.
We play video games. And we started Nintendo. I had a Nintendo NES when I was a kid. I was 3 years old. Merry Christmas, Greggy. Boom, an NES with Mario, with the Duck Hunt, with the gun, because it came in a package, 2 or 3 years after it was released.
Yeah. Those were the good old days when they first...
That sure looks like a very tasty beer.
Ooh, look at that. The pour. There you go. And that's how you pour. A lesson from Runner.
Lesson from Runner. Sponsored by Runner Gunner Show.
There you go. So here we go. So
all right,
what's the future of the Runner Gunner Show? We got to tell everybody everything.
Everybody
about the
everything.
Future. Everybody needs to know. I mean, we've been getting emails. We've been getting questions. Even on the street, people come up to us.
Our videos.
They're like, what the heck is going on?
On our Instagram, we share movies. We share clips of movies. We share clips of like football games. We share clips of things that we like. We share clips of video games. We share clips and clips and clips and clips and clips. This is the Runner Gunner Show live, everybody.
So what's going on next with the Runner Gunner Show is what everybody wants to know. Well, we're going to do some new segments. We're going to be on the streets. We're going to be at places live. We have so much plans ahead. Things are going to go down. We got people who are going to be listening in closer. And it's going to be on. It's going to be classic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be whatever you want to call coolness is, all wrapped into a big old ball of dopeness. And with that ball of dopeness, we're going to stick a fist up the government's... just kidding. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is improve the show.
Give them a boot off their butt so they can get the heck out of my phone. No, that's not what we're going to do. Everybody, that's not what we're going to do. So we're going to really put our minds to it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to really think about it. We're going to take time to rest and solid think. You know what thinking is? Oh, my head's hurting. Oh, earthquake. Nah. Think. Sit there and tell them, Runner, how important it is to think.
Thinking is so important because it's brain exercise. The biggest muscle in your brain and the largest muscle is your forehead. No, it's your brain. Underneath your hair or bald hair or long hair, whatever you have, hair. Not the hair down there, hair up here. Okay, focus, people.
But if you're Michael Jordan, you still got a big brain.
Anyways, it's inside your skull. It's the biggest muscle. The more you use it, the more you exercise it, the wiser you get. Huh? Yes, if you work out your muscles, they get bigger. But if you work out this muscle, guess what? It can grow. And they say we only use 10% of it, but if you keep using it, guess what?
You will grow.
Your brain will grow and you'll use more than 10%.
That's right. Everybody out there, you
True
know
story.
what's up. Runner Gunner Show, yeah, we talk about video games. Yeah, we talk about sports. And yeah, we talk about what men like to talk about. Lenny's not included, because Lenny's do not like what men like. So we also talk about motivational speaking, positive self-talk, entrepreneurship in business, self-business, self-promotion.
And boobs!
Everybody out there, you need to know that what you have right here, these things, this is enough. So you go out there and you get yourself some money.
Money, money, money. Hey.
And then you get yourself a car.
And then you go to the strip club and make it rain. No, it's kidding. Don't do that.
And then you buy yourself a little
after
apartment.
After what he says.
And then you get yourself a little house
on the prairie.
Yeah.
Right
cheers,
on.
cheers. So that's what we're saying.
And so the future runner going to show, we're going to be running the streets, which is a new segment we're going to come up with very shortly. It's coming. It's in the making right now. We're actually
Running the streets is coming. Yep.
We're working on it right
Whereas
now.
we have Runner fully equipped with a microphone, answering
questions and calls,
aliens, answering questions, answering people on the street, just asking them questions, answering questions, just being positive, giving them that positive runner and gunner motivation that we all hold so endearing. And remember, we're also playing more video games. Eventually, we're going to get our Twitch. YouTube is coming back. Our YouTube is coming back. And, whoa, Michael Jordan.
Our YouTube, we are back, actually. This is our first YouTube return, the triumphant return.
The triumphant return.
To us, to YouTube. So
of YouTube.
Stay tuned because we're got lots more. We're gonna have shorts. We're gonna have little shorts. We're gonna have the Runner Gunner Minute as well, which is 1 minute of just giving quick knowledge.
The Runner and Gunner Minute is coming.
That's coming. We got all kinds of promotions. We got promotional videos.
Shoot, must be Uncle Lenny.
We got all kinds of stuff going on.
I think Uncle Lenny's trying to break in.
Don't let Uncle Lenny in.
Uncle Lenny's been trying to break in.
He's trying to get in the studio again.
No.
Damn it, that guy.
We gotta
That
kick
guy
him
don't
out.
quit.
We're still in our show and posting his stuff on our show. If you all remember, a couple weeks back, Uncle Lenny hijacked our show and made his own show on our network.
Damn that Uncle Lenny. He's an evil man.
But enough about Uncle Lenny. We're talking about the new Runner and Gunner show. We're talking about dating tips. We're talking about style tips. We're talking about accessories to buy, what to wear, how to be, how to dress, what to eat. We're telling you subscription plans for free to improve your everyday life, to improve your chances with the ladies, to make more money, to have yourself a brilliant good time. Stop being so depressed. Stop being a loser. Stop being a failure. You are generation one. You are the first generation of a new time. You want to stop being so depressed and lazy.
Time to win.
Get your big fat self up and stop being a Lenny.
So that means it's time to win. It's time to improve. Write the goals down. Look at the goals. Look at the money and say, I'm going to take the pile. If you take that pile,
go on, take the money and run.
Take it and feel good.
All right, everybody.
But either way,
this is the Runner and Gunner Show. We're here to tell you that the new Runner and Gunner Show season is coming. Season 6. This is actually the season finale of Season 5. It all ended with the conclusion, whereas we went live on air. Well, we broadcast this radio show simultaneously with Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, more podcasts and podcasts.
Google Pie. Oh.
Google Pie. American Pie. Shannon, Elizabeth. Everybody out there, have yourself
a very merry,
very good pie.
Very merry.
Make yourself a good pie.
Week. First week? How was your first week of January anyways? How was that?
It was great. How was yours?
Mine was great.
Oh,
I had
man,
fun.
I got so sipped on New
me
Year's.
too, man. Oh,
I think I might have passed out at 8 o'clock. That's how sipped I got. But I cooked all day and ate bomb.
I remember, I did take a few shots. Too many. And I woke up, and I don't remember going to sleep. So that's what kind of New Year, I came into the New Year waking up forgetting. Which is what you got to do. You got to forget about the past and remember the future. So that's what I did on my New Year's. I forgot about my past, and I remembered the future is now. And so I was thinking, yes, I got to make the future better.
The future is here among us.
So that's what it was about.
How long have we been on?
I don't even know.
Yeah. All right, well.
Very long. Yeah, but we got to go now. This concludes the show. But we won't leave you guys just like that, because there's the best part of the show still.
Actually, we're gonna film a quick commercial break.
We got to get a commercial break.
If you're watching it on live, you're gonna see behind the scenes.
Why do sponsors always text us so late?
Of this commercial break.
These
but
bastards.
If you're just listening on Spotify, you're gonna hear a nice commercial break.
Freaking sponsors, man! Last second sponsors.
Also,
we're
once
almost
again,
gonna go. Okay.
For our sponsors, can we get some sponsor music real quick?
What do our sponsors want?
They want
these dang
Paul McCartney.
sponsors. The sponsors are freaking. Ugh. All right.
Anyways,
since the sponsors want to sponsor something all the time.
Runner and Gunner Show today was brought to you by C's Candy. Racism never tasted so good. It was also brought to you by Blue Moon. They say it happens once in a blue moon. That's why we got 2. And it was also brought to you by Kaiser
Permanente.
Have babies. They deliver babies for free.
That should be your goal for the year, everyone.
That should be your goal for the year, everybody, to make babies.
Make babies.
We got a quick commercial break coming. And everybody, if you are watching it live, you're going to see behind the scenes video clips
episode before we actually do the commercial.
Also, this will all be...
We got to talk to the sponsors and figure out what the sponsors want from us for the commercial.
All right.
Because it all depends. So let's read the text that they sent us and let's see what they want. And we'll throw those sponsors in really quick, and we will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Hey, see you guys later. Hey, Jeffrey, why don't you throw me that ball?
Catch it, bro.
Oh, my foot. Why did you do that?
Sorry, man. I didn't know there was a crack right there.
It's these Walmart shoes, bro. It's not your fault. I need a shoe that really takes me one step beyond.
If you need a shoe that'll take you up and above, one step beyond that is Nike. We got all the best shoes, no matter what sport you're playing.
Whoa, this shoe really is good on my foot.
It fits perfect. You run faster. You jump higher. You are the greatest athlete ever.
Wow, it feels like I got some sheep strapped to my feet.
Nike, one step beyond. We're back.
We are back, everybody. We are in the metaverse now. We got reality.
We're back to reality.
Virtual reality.
So now we're here with you guys. We got a subject for you guys, and we got a thing that everybody's interested in. We've been getting, emails. We've been getting all kinds of questions about how is this going to happen.
Oprah even emailed us. She said, "Hey, when is those 80 songs that you were talking about?" And we said, "Hey, we're going to tell you what those 80 songs we're talking about, brother."
And when were they made as well? And so we're going to tell them how these songs are made and when they were made.
We're going to talk about right now in this segment 80s hits that were made in the 60s.
So our first song.
First, we got a song.
So what do we do first? 80s or 60s? Well, we got to go 60s.
Let's do 80s first.
80s, okay.
80s first, and then
so we're going to go
back.
forward in time, and then we'll
they
take
don't know
you back.
the 60s version.
All right, everybody.
Since
we're not going to play the full track,
versions.
but we will play partial track.
Let's play it.
Track number 1.
Here we go.
It's called...
This song was made in the 80s, but it was also a cover of a song made in the 60s.
And there's always something there to remind me. Naked Eyes is the artist.
Naked Eyes. It is a cool song. It's completely out of context here on the Run and Gunner Show.
Forget you, girl. Woo! All right, there it is.
There it is.
All right.
Remember that catch? That song was actually written in the 60s.
So
by a little person we like to call...
Wait a minute. Dionne Warwick didn't write that shit? Oh, shoot.
Dionne Warwick.
She did not write the original. Did she?
No, she did it. Wait. That is not it.
That is not it. How did
technical difficulties, everybody.
Hold on. That's not even the right one, guys. All right.
We're having some
Damn producers,
technical
man.
difficulties.
You guys got the real one out there or what? Come on. Hold on. Let me go talk to him.
All right, let's see.
Hold on, Gunner. I'm getting it.
60s version of There's Always
idiots. What the
Something
heck's wrong with
There
you guys?
to Remind Me.
I thought you guys had the freaking right one. What do you mean it's not the right one? Huh?
It was not Elvis. It's
What are you talking about? Yes, it is. It's not Dion.
It's not Dion.
I told you guys. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, all right. I'll talk Gunner. Okay, I got it. Gunner, I got it. So they messed up, and they admitted it afterwards. Anyways, it's Sandy Shaw who wrote. All right.
Sandy
so
Shaw.
let's put it on. Sorry for that.
This is it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hold on, let's play the 80s version real quick again.
All right. We got to go back. I know they screwed up, but
Oh wait, actually just leave it, right?
hey, that's pretty cool.
Sounds
Very relaxing, very
prompt.
mellow. Doesn't it make you feel like going out in the rain with the umbrella and
It makes me feel
meeting
like
a girl?
macking on a girl with bangs.
Cheers to that. And there it is, the hook. The very
There it
catchy
is.
hook. The hook that
The 80s song
the
is.
very, very
Let's
catchy.
hear the 80s song one more time before we go.
So that was the catchy hook.
And
That was the
I'll
thing.
always be true.
See, but they messed us up. They put us
But a
in.
girl sang that. Said,
So they put us in the wrong. Anyways.
yeah. See, this is
Oh,
a Lenny.
see, wait a minute. This is kind of better right here.
I
actually.
always thought that it was like men aren't supposed to say this, you know.
Kind of, huh?
I'm free, but you'll always be a part of me. I guess if you're a that's pretty G. I mean, that means you're macking on a lot of chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. When a girl says it,
See, but he says, "How
she's
can
like,
I
get away
forget
from
you
me.
when I just met you?" That's the main thing. How can I forget you when I just met
Here
you?
it
So he's saying he's gonna. Well, he didn't say I just met you. I put that in myself. All right. So, anyways,
Anyways, go
That
ahead and
was
check
the
those
first-
songs both out. Sandy Shaw and Naked Eyes.
Naked Eyes and Sandy Shaw.
Check
So
them out
now,
back to back for yourself. They're very interesting. It's very interesting that the hit was in the 80s and no one knew about
So,
the 60s,
the
version
60s version-
until now with the Runner and
so it
Gunner
was,
show.
Yeah, of course, it was a remake, and it was a great remake. The remake did way better than the original, and the original is pretty dang good itself. So you guys got to check that out. It's pretty cool. And so now
We got
we
The
got
next one.
another song,
a song called
Betty Davis
Davis
Eyes. So let's see. All right, first we're gonna stick to the same recipe here. We'll go with
Let's go with the 80s version
the
first.
80s version first.
Kim Carnes. This is a big hit. Everyone out there, you're going to know this
All right,
song.
everybody. Kim Kardashian.
Just based off the intro
Let's
right
see
here.
what she does.
Kim Kardashian Carnes. Carn Evil, that is.
Carney.
No, just kidding. Kim Carnes. She's very famous, very lovely. She was a Rod
Performed by
Stewart's
Lenny.
protege.
This was performed by Lenny. Let's move down. You are down.
Performed by Lenny.
You're
yes.
right. You're right. It is performed by Lenny.
Blowing my mind.
All right. So anyways,
yes.
myself, Runner, I got confused, and I was telling Gunner, "Hey, doesn't Rod Stewart sing this?"
That is
I
not
was
Rod
so
Stewart.
confused because
It's not Rod Stewart.
it sounds like a female Rod,
It does sound like Rod.
like a girl with a rod. Yeah, but she's got that rod in her. You know what I mean?
That raspy Rod, yeah.
Sounds like she got a little rod in her.
She definitely does.
Not a lot of rod, but just a little rod in
She's
her.
definitely got some Rod in her.
Oh man.
I think he was actually her teacher, to tell you the truth. All right, but let's play the
Sounds like
60s
some-
version.
So
This song was not the famous original that you're loving and hearing right this moment.
okay, so that's Betty
It
Davis
was
Eyes.
made by Jackie Buchanan. What the world needs love. I mean, what the world needs now
is
a
love,
little
sweet love, yeah. And so, Dal
So
Shannon,
Jackie D. Shannon. What the world needs now. She sang
lots of
this.
love.
There you go, everybody. Bet you didn't know that.
There we go. And cheers to that. All right.
She's got Betty Davis eyes.
Wow. See, it's a whole different song when you
One
hear
of
it
them was
like
like
that.
vaudeville. The other one was like new wave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Exactly
you can tell
what it
that
was.
this one, they were trying to get somewhere. You know, they were trying to build up for the new era
It was
of Rodney.
Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, it does sound kind of Bacharach-y. Burt Bacharach.
Bacharach-y.
Okay.
Let's go to the
and
next
now,
one.
the final.
The final.
The next and the
And the
final.
ultimate 80s hit
And
that
this
you
is
didn't know. That you
All right.
didn't know.
So,
that you didn't know existed.
Let's make a point here that
Let's make a point.
Runner,
Let's pause.
me, and Gunner disagree with this one because one of us likes one track more than the other. So I
like the 80s one
who would
more.
Like, oh,
See, in both those ones, I
yeah.
like the 60s counterpart. Actually, in fact, I think Jackie Shannon sang that in the 70s. Go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong.
I actually like Kim Kardashian's one better.
Kim Kardashian likes Kanye West.
Kim Carnes Kardashian. Kim Carney. I like the Carney one a little better.
Kim Kanye Kardashian.
Because I love going to carnivals.
Kim Kanye Kardashian.
KKK, don't say that. We don't. No, sir. We're brown guys. They'll come. No.
Our next song is.
Anyways, we're going after the.
By the guy who sings Moni Moni. He sings Moni Moni.
This is the one. Actually,
Crystal Blue Persuasion.
Yeah.
If you know who I'm talking about, then you know who sings.
So I actually prefer this version that we're gonna play, and Gunner prefers the next version.
Wait, we gotta play the 80s.
Oh no, wait. So it's Gunner's version first.
My bad.
Gunner's version.
So this
first.
chick was just hot and she was sexy.
Oh yeah.
And she was in the
Carrot Top.
80s.
She was a Carrot Top chick.
She was sexy and hot.
Well, she didn't look nothing like Carrot Top though. Ugh.
Her name is Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Amber Thiessen.
All right, Tiffany.
No, just kidding. Just Tiffany.
All right,
Before
Miss
Tiffany Amber Thiessen on Saved by the Bell.
Before Zach Morris.
Before Tiffany
was trash.
on Saved by the Bell. This girl probably got Tiffany Amber Thiessen the part in Saved by the Bell just by having that name.
I agree.
Right? Tiffany was
I agree with that one.
Such a popular name in the 80s. You don't see any Tiffany's nowadays. Or Tiffany babies.
Children behave.
Makes me feel like running.
I know. I feel like freaking lifting some weights.
Yep. Brandon K, do you remember this song? What is your first impression of this song? If you knew it or not, if you loved it, if it makes you want to run, like Gunner's running right now.
Well,
get it away.
The only reason is I disagree with this version. I think there's a better version out there.
See, it's a chick and she's talking about she met this dude and her parents are like, no. You can't see Romeo.
You are forbidden.
You're forbidden
from that trash.
Boy. And she's like, no. We're going to hold hands and run and fall in the grass in secret.
So we heard the heartbeat part. Let's go on to the next version. And the next version
is the 60s counterpart.
The 60s. This is the original. This is the one that I like. I think this one's, I don't know. I just like this one
better. I think
better.
it's still good too. But you know this version.
Oh man. This one is cool.
Pretty good. But what is the reason a man would have to withhold his love from a woman? Oh,
well,
her.
Racist, or it could
DJ
be
Herman.
Either that or it could be a racial issue.
Oh, that's what it was about? In the 60s.
It could have been a racial issue as well. He might have had jungle fever. And then nothing wrong with it. Hey, I've had jungle fever
myself.
We all? Oh, hell yeah. Shoot, I love the jungle. I love You know, I love the forest and the jungle. It's beautiful out there.
Me too.
Sometimes it rains out there very hard. Heavy rain. Sometimes there's hurricanes out there and you got to just...
Sometimes it's just
dip in, you know?
Big titty rain. Yeah.
Exactly.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Okay, so
see, that song, it's kind of silly. So you hear it and it's like, But when you
why
say
do
it like
they have
that,
to hide their love? But at the same time, yeah, there's some controversy there. In the long run, there is some controversy. But we don't know exactly what the controversy is.
But with Tiffany's version, there's no controversy.
No, it's just her.
She likes a guy.
He's probably a rebel. He's probably a bad guy.
John Travolta.
Yeah.
She likes John Travolta in the 70s.
And the parents are like, no, you can't do it.
You're like, no, he's 30.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, babe, no, I'm not 30. I'm freaking 18. And they're like...
And he looks like he's freaking
30,
45.
Dude. You're John Travolta, aren't you? He's like, yeah, dude.
He's carrying a can of paint around.
Yeah. Can of paint. Trying to paint his car with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody.
So yeah, that is
it. That is the 80s
last,
minute. Oh no, I'm sorry. That is called.
That was the 80s hits
that were
made in the
60s.
60s. And so yeah, there was a lot of bigger ones, but that'll be a little segment we'll cover later. There's 70s songs that are now big now.
Oh wait,
I mean there's a lot
Brandon
of songs.
K brings up a good point. There was also another version of that song that I liked. It was called "I Think I'm a Clone Now" by Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al,
and it goes, "Isn't it saying it's like I'm standing in a mirror?"
Oh,
and
man.
like,
I never heard the Weird Al version. I love Weird
in
Al.
a petri dish late one night without a mother or a father, just a test tube and a embryo. And I say, I think I'm a clone now.
Bonus footage on Runner and Gunner. Thank you, Brandon K. Shout out.
Weird Al Yankovic. Here we go.
We'll give a little bonus footage.
I'm changing my opinion. This is my new favorite version.
Let me give it a listen, and I'll give my opinion as well.
Actually, I still like the Tiffany version the best. I'm standing true with the
Hey,
Tiffany.
this has a lot of electronics on it. I like that.
Accordion.
Yeah. All right.
Accordion, right?
All right. Freaking Weird Al. What? Carbon copy man.
It's so relevant.
Clone. Well, now it's very relevant even now. Then it was out of space.
Out of
now
reach.
It's very relevant.
But I still bought the album. There it is.
I think I'm a clone now.
Just those two of me just hanging.
Two of me. That's like that reminds me of that movie Multiplicity. Remember that with Michael Keaton?
Oh, I love that movie.
Multiplicity.
It does. It reminds me of Multiplicity.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton.
that's funny, right? Michael Keaton. Yeah.
Lenny's out there. There's a movie called Multiplicity. You need to watch it. You probably did when you were a kid.
YouTube.
But you can't remember last week, so you
Netflix.
forgot. Nah, Michael Keaton, Multiplicity.
That's funny. Remember, he makes like 4 or 5.
And they all hook up with his wife.
And they all hook up with his wife. Everybody does his wife, even the one that's kind of
the fruit
slower.
Oh,
there's a fruit too.
The fruit does it.
Yeah.
And then he's telling her how to make sandwiches. You got to let all the oxygen out.
Hold on,
Yeah,
can't do that. Hold on.
it was great.
But yeah,
It was great.
He did.
That guy was great.
They were all great.
The
Michael
tough
Keaton
one
was great. The tough
Michael
one.
Keaton, the tough one.
Mm-hmm. And so,
Yep, I know the lyrics. The Weird Al song.
They were
In
funny.
fact, I saw the Weird Al movie.
I haven't seen it. It's new, right? Did it come out this year or last year? I mean.
It's an autobiography, but it's
last
made
year,
by
right?
Weird Al. Yeah, last year.
Yeah. I heard about it. I just haven't seen it yet.
Check it out.
So we got to check it out. Everybody out there,
it's
check
on
it out.
streaming devices all over.
Weird Al is classic, and you don't even realize that Weird Al has been doing music.
Brandon K, what did you think about
everyone?
The Weird Al movie?
Right? He's been doing music for over 40, 50 years now?
4 decades?
Like 4 decades.
4 decades.
And still making hits every decade. So he's the only one that's doing it. Nobody talks about him. Well, he still.
Which is brilliant. No one could do it.
He copies them, but he turns it into his own.
Yeah.
And
in some cases, he gets sued, like the Coolio version.
Coolio, Gangster's Paradise, Amish Paradise.
He called Coolio. He said, "Hey, yo, Coolio, I'm going to do Amish Paradise." You did.
And he said, "Okay."
He said no.
Oh, he said no.
Coolio
and he
said
still did it.
Absolutely not. Big Boy said no too in the Coolio song. Mm-hmm. They said no, and Weird Al did it anyways. It was a hit. And then
it was a hit. It was a hit. I remember that. How much
Coolio died.
I know.
What was that?
Tragic. Coolio's dead. Yeah.
Coolio died.
Rest his soul. Rest in peace, Coolio. Last year, at the end of the year.
2022.
Late October or something like that.
Coolio died.
Yeah, he's gone. Rest his soul.
Yeah. Coolio didn't. Coolio didn't approve. He probably liked that money that it brought him.
Oh yeah.
He didn't approve. Go ahead and watch the
Weird Al Yankovic documentary.
The Weird Al Yankovic
I don't know
movie.
what it's called. Weird Al probably. It's probably just called Weird Al itself. And yeah, go check that out, everybody.
All right, everybody.
So we're
producers are actually giving us the finger. I mean, not the finger, but the finger to wrap it up.
We went over our limit a little bit, but we still got a lot left. But we gotta go. But we still got many.
We're gonna stay live with you if you're on the live version of the show.
You guys get the best version.
We'll see you live.
Yeah.
But for the show of Spotify,
for the regular people,
we went a little extra long. But it's the New
and,
Year's. Get used to it. We'll be playing some songs, so you don't have to look down at your phone when you're listening. When traffic is back, if traffic is more than ever, there's brand new kids on the road right now.
Oh, yeah.
The whole new season's starting up. It's wet outside. Everyone be safe. We got to wrap up the show, everybody.
Drive safe.
This was the first live episode
yeah!
of the Runner and Gunner Show.
Cheers to the conclusion of the first live Runner and Gunner Show.
We'd like to
thank our
sponsors and our supporters. We'd like to especially thank Brandon K, who was...
What's up, Brandon? Yeah, right on.
Runner and Gunner of the day. The Runner and Gunner fan of the episode.
He won.
Yep.
So we'll be announcing him every day. So
commenter on the Runner and Gunner Show.
Thank you, sir.
Brandon K. And if you don't know who Brandon K is, go ahead and follow his Instagram too.
Follow him. Look him up.
Shout out. He does a lot of fun
K.
videos too. I met him.
All right.
We walk him down Hollywood.
Cool guy. So yeah. So everybody out there, we know you guys got to go. I mean, we know you've been fighting traffic and everything is rough, but the new year is here, and just set your goals. Make sure that you're doing everything correctly, and we got to go though. So I can't even keep going.
To say to you, and that is when you're smiling. Oh, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
Okay, wait.
When you're laughing.
Man.
When you're laughing.
Hey.
All right, everybody.
Wow.
We got to go.
Yeah, we got to go.
We know you love the voices of Runner and Gunner.
The Runner and Gunner
But
show.
we will see you. No, seriously, we got to go. We are well over our minute time.
Yeah, we're going.
We're taking the producers' time and money and effort to put this show up on the internet. And we just want to thank you all.
It's okay.
God bless you. And before we go, we just want to say thank you for the
support. And get ready for the greatest
year. Can we get one last song before?
So far.
Just one last song.
Because the greatest year so far is yet to come. And the greatest year so far is this year. And so we got to tell you guys.
The greatest year so far in life is this year.
It will be, and it is. And we are going to kick some butt this year.
Get dangerous, everybody.
Yeah.
Get yourself out there to where you want to be. And don't look back.
Don't turn back. Don't look back. Go forward. Keep forwarding your mind. Keep your mind straight and succeed. Keep it on that goal. Plant it on that goal like you are a piece of C4. And once you hit that goal, watch it explode and watch yourselves implode into that goal. It's true.
Also, if you want to be getting macked on a lot more this year, you're going to need some money. But if you already have money, then you're going to need yourself a lot of ability to talk. These things right here,
use it.
Right between my nose and my chin, use it. This flappy thing, wiggle it. Talk to the ladies with it. They love to talk. Lenny's out there. We want you to have a wonderful year. We want you to stop this Lenniness. We want you to grow up to be strong, passionate human beings.
All right, yeah. And so, yeah, we got to go, though. But we got to let you guys know that we're not going without a bang. So, after this part of the show, the only special edition that you got to hear, you got to listen to the Spotify special one to get the best part of the show.
All right, everybody.
But now it's time for your favorite part of the show. The
2-minute rundown. Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is the 2-minute rundown. It's going down in 2023. The 2-minute rundown on Runner Gunner Show, the Runner Gunner Show on Instagram and on pay-per-view. You can watch it all the time.
First 2-minute rundown 2023. What happened on December 30th, right before 2023? LeBron James had a birthday. What did he do on his birthday? Scored over 40. For 40 years old.
40 for 40.
That grandpa's kicking butt. Great job, LeBron.
You got another tattoo, I heard, in honor of that goal.
College football is going on. Football bowl games already happened. The last day of 2022, college football, all the bowl games were played. The Rose Bowl, Penn State beat Utah. That was a big one. And in the playoff games, it ended up TCU winning. And they're versus Georgia. Number 4 versus number 1 for the championship. Don't miss it. Monday, January 6th, that is.
Hopefully you got a chance to watch the Rose Parade. It was on NBC or ABC or all three. I don't even know, but it was on there. Bart Simpson was there. Sonic the Hedgehog was there. If you saw it, then you were cool.
And you know that they work hard on those dang floats. And luckily,
so hard.
Don't let your fireworks near them.
Pedal, every piece of glue, but don't. It's flammable, very flammable. So everybody,
the crazy thing is, people come from all over the world to see this Rose Parade. They spend the night, and it was raining pretty hard in LA because we rarely get storms, you know.
Yeah,
and we're getting a storm that night.
This is broadcast all over the country, right?
Yeah.
So New York, you saw the Rose Parade. I'm sure it came in like.
Oh, you know what? It's not even nationwide. It's actually worldwide.
It's worldwide.
Yeah. So China's seen it, Japan's seen it,
right over here in Southern California.
Philippines seen it.
Filipinos seen it. Africans seen it. Pretoria and Zimbabwe have seen it.
And our buddy Reich seen it.
China's seen it. Australia's seen it. Germany has seen it.
German, don't forget to have your Germans.
Europe has seen it. All of Europe.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's the Runner and Gunner Show.
And the Switzerlands.
So we have also been broadcast all over throughout the world. And we just want you to stay safe all year long, even though you're going to be brave. You're going to get yourself into some danger, just some good danger. Make sure you come out on top. Make sure you're the winner. Make sure you make lots of money. This is the Runner and Gunner Show.
Runner
We're going to be doing a lot more in the future. We're going to do a lot more.
So much stuff going on.
And there's so
Everything's
much
going
going
to change. The change is only going to be for the positive. A positive change. We're going the right direction. This show is headed towards a great place, and you guys will witness it all as long as you stay and stick to the show that we are broadcasting to you guys live.
So the Runner and Gunner Show is going to new places. Everybody, join the community. Follow us on Instagram. Get down with it. It is the Runner and Gunner Show. All you got to do is type. We're the only people on earth called the Runner and Gunner Show.
The only one.
So if you look up the Runner and Gunner Show in your little taps, then you'll find us instantly. Everybody stay safe out there. God bless you. It is us.
And we love you guys. Have a safe New Year. Start things off right. Stay positive. Stay great. Love each other. And have fun.
The Runner and Gunner Show.
Yeah. Oh, let's do it over there. That's what we're doing now. Solid.
Runner and Gunner, not responsible for any injuries, postponements, or collateral that may occur during or post segments of our entirety of the show. You are now or have been listening to. We would like to add any involvement with similar subjects in the show are completely coincidental and may or may not be facts. We would also like to thank you, Lennys.